are back. Our oil is down to 105, our lye is down to 110, so we're in the perfect range to mix them all together. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to mix the SCOBY in with the oils first, puree it around just a hair, and then we will add the lye mixture into the oil, and we will blend that until trace. Trace is when it gets really thick, and when you can pull it up and a little bit of the soap comes up and will lay on top before sinking back down, like makes like a little string, that is straight trace. This makes a very mild trace. It doesn't make a very strong trace, so it'll be a very faint trace. So once we do that, then we can pour it into our mold, and then we'll put it in the fridge for 24 to 48 hours. And the reason we do this is to prevent the temperature from going up, because once we put that lye in here, it's going to make the temperature go up again. I did a lot of research on soap making with kombucha. A lot of big companies that make it, which there's not really a ton, but there's a few big companies that make kombucha soap. They all say that the temperature does not hurt the SCOBY. As far as the B vitamins and all the good acids and all the nutrients that are in here. Probiotic wise, there might not be enough probiotics in it to really matter once it's done becoming soap, but all the other nutrients stay intact. So you are getting benefits from it, okay? Alright, so we're going to pour that in there. Oh, it's so gross looking. Blech. Okay. Then, stupid blender. This is a really cheap stick blender that's coming detached. So just word for the wise, you don't want to have this continuously going. You will burn up a stick blender very easily doing that. I did not know that, and with my first batch, I totally destroyed a $30 stick blender the first go around. Alright, I'm just going to pour this down gently. We don't want splashback. There we go. Alright. Alright. Short bursts. See, it's getting a little thicker. See how it's getting thicker very slowly. This takes a while to trace. It drives me nuts. Be careful, you don't want to run your stick blender too long or else you will burn it up. Short bursts. See, it's very slowly getting thicker, but I'm not making a trace yet. It's still pretty soupy. I'm going to mix around like this a little bit just to give your stick blender a break. Like I said, you will burn a motor very easily doing this. Something else I want to say while I'm doing this in between blending it, you can also infuse these oils with herbs to give it a little extra healing powder. Calendula, horsetail, rosemary are a few. Yeah, it's starting to get thicker. This is a very, very light trace soap. And also you can add charcoal, things like that to that. If you wanted to add charcoal or flower petals or anything like that, you want to add it at the very end, right before it comes to trace. It's almost there. It's getting there. Careful doing that. You almost make the stuff go everywhere. Alright, see now, I don't know if you can tell. It's at a very, very light trace right now. You can just barely see it. That's about as thick as it's going to be. I think that's how I burnt my blender up the first time, was I was thinking this was going to be like a thick trace or more evident. It's a very, very light trace soap. So we are done there. I'm going to put this in my lye container because I don't want to mix it with anything else. Alright. I have a couple different molds. This is, I don't think this is a 5-pound block. I think it's like a 2. And this will fill this up and then some. So I have these little molds also. I got these on Amazon, 2 of them for like $5 plus free shipping. The mold, same thing, like $5. It's just a untreated wood box with rubber molds. You want to have the wood box because if not, this will like balloon out if you just fill it up, and that's not good. You can also make your own. I've seen people take old milk cartons, like the paper ones, not the jugs, but like the thick paper ones, and use those as soap molds too. But I'm not a soap expert. If you're a first timer, you might want to watch a few more episodes. This is probably my 5th or 6th soap I've ever made in my life, so I'm not an expert, but I'm not necessarily super new at it. Okay, and we're going to pour this in here. There we go. Don't want to make a mess. Alright, there's our block. Some people will spray these with rubbing alcohol. Reason being is they spray them so that you don't get soda ash on the top, or soap ash, and it's just powdery stuff. It doesn't hurt anything, it just doesn't look pretty. So that's up to you. I don't do it because I don't sell my soap. I just give it to friends and family, so I don't care. Let's get our other one. And we're going to clean all this up when we're done too. We're not going to leave it like this. I want to wipe it down with a rag or something. scrape down all the sides, get every little drop of soap out of here. And you can use all kinds of molds, ice cube molds. You can use those silicone cookie molds. These are actual soap molds. You just don't want to use anything you're going to use for baking later on. Your soap molds need to be your soap molds, and your cookie and cake molds and everything need to be those. And like I said, no aluminum whatsoever. Everything you need to use stainless steel or something of that nature. Alright, awesome. We're done. That's it. Alright, and I'm going to wipe these down just to clean up the tops here where soap doesn't need to be. I'm going to stick them in the fridge. And then tomorrow I'm going to pop them out of these and take this out and slice them. And then I'm going to let them cure for around 6 to 8 weeks. I live in Florida. It's really hot here. They actually don't cure as fast. I know in a lot of northern states it seems like soap cures faster, or at least that's what it sounds like from the groups I'm in on Facebook. That might not be true. I don't know. Like I said, I'm new. So this is a great soap. It's a great way to use up excess scobies you might have, as well as it's great for people with skin conditions, like I said. And experiment with it. I mean, maybe you have a flavored SCOBY, maybe a hibiscus SCOBY or a ginger one, I don't know. You might want to use that in one of these soaps. So experiment, see how it does. Worst case scenario, you wasted some ingredients. But alright, well, have a great day, and like my channel, like this video, and if you have any comments or questions, please be sure to post them. Any ideas for other videos, please let me know. I'll do my best. And thanks for watching.